Conor, welcome back to a UFC media day and a fight week. 5 years away from it. How good is it to be back, feet on the ground in Las Vegas and be here for a fight week?
Hallelujah. The Mac is back. Can I get a Mac energy, please? Tristan, thank you so much. Hallelujah, baby. Thank God. A beautiful day here in Las Vegas. This is the day the Lord has made, and I will be glad and rejoice in it. It's great to be back. Weight's on point. Body's on point. Mind sharper than ever. Plan is laid, set. Am I ready to go to war?
Max over here, back in the corner. You've been waiting a long time to share the octagon with Conor McGregor, and now we're just a few days away, and you're sitting up here at Media Day. What has this week been like for you? What are the feelings right now? Does it feel like just any other fight, or how would you describe it?
I mean, my media schedule felt like any other fight, but when you go on social media, you see everybody, you see the eyes, you see the clicks that you're getting on everywhere. It's huge, it's fun, and when the World Cup is going on and people are talking about Holloway versus McGregor too, that's an amazing time to be alive.
It feels like a McGregor fight week, but there was something new for this one. You have called yourself a belt many times in the past, and this week you finally got custom McGregor belts. What was it like seeing those in person, getting to throw them both over your shoulder?
Special to my heart. I thank the Ultimate Fighting Championship for the respect. And I love it. I'm going to go in and represent. I'm going to go in and represent the company and the McGregor name to the best of my ability. Awesome.
You have said repeatedly throughout this build-up that you are going to sun Max for the second time. Curious what you mean by that. What does sunning him look like in this fight, this rematch?
I plan to contort Max's body into such uncomfortable positions and have my way with him. That's it.
How often do you reflect on that first fight? I know it's something you've wanted for a long time, but obviously so much has happened over the years since that first fight with championships and hiatuses for Conor and all sorts of stuff. Like, how much do you reflect on that first fight heading into this one?
Not much, you live, you learn. Every loss to us is a learning experience, and that's all it was. I got to do some great things after that. He did some great things, and we're here now 13 years later, and I'm excited.
Is he the perfect guy for you to come back and rematch and fight for this return fight? Does he feel like the perfect person to stake your claim as I am back and I'm ready to compete at the highest level once again?
Max is a great dance partner, if you will, a great opponent. He's a deep body of work inside the octagon, fought many a man. It's a great opponent, a great event. Great fight week, great international fight week. I'm very, very happy here.
Conor.
I'm very thankful.
Conor, money for you is like taking sand to a beach. It's not a problem, right? But with this fight, all these fighters beforehand today are all tipping Max. Not this little man over here. He thinks you're an absolute moral. What do you say?
Nothing better than proving people wrong. People are entitled to their opinion. Some are valid. There's some questions. Time out, injury, lifestyle, yada, yada, yada. I know. And your boy knows there. Fair play to him. And there you go. Let's go. We're going to go in Saturday night and shut them all up again. The business is on the rise. The money is coming in. So get into this game, baby, while rocking and rolling. The Mac is back.
I was asking Robert Whittaker a little while ago about light heavyweight Robert Whittaker, and he feels like it's been life-changing. Welterweight Max Holloway, has that been just as life-changing for you? What is this fight week like fighting at 170 as opposed to 55 and 45?
45, you can't even compare it, right? 55, I always talked about how it's been great, been better, it's been awesome. 170, oh my gosh. It's just performance up here, so I love it.
Conor back here. Throughout your early part of your UFC run, and even 2016 was such a magical year, not just for you, but the sport, but you disrupted so much back then, and now you return 5 years later with the opportunity to disrupt everything again in multiple divisions. Do you feel that right now? Like, do you feel sort of that magic, almost like a
shake up the game, shake up the business for sure? prove myself to myself. I am who I say I am. I am that I am.
Apparent frustration that he's not talked about as the greatest featherweight of all time, and he's a little bit mad that you sometimes get called that.
I'm just hearing this now. Is he frustrated? I mean, it is what it is, right? When people talk about this kind of stuff or stats or history, you want the fans and you guys to talk about it, not us. So yeah, he got a bone. He needs to start picking a bone with you guys, not me. It's not my fault.
Hello, Champ. Conor, many say you that no longer have the fire or the hunger you had before. What do you say to those things you are done?
You know, if I didn't have the fire or the hunger, yet I'm up against one of the most active bodies in the fight game, in Max Holloway. You know, I just think it's silly to say this. You know, the challenge is colossal. It is a colossal challenge ahead of me that I am entering with supreme confidence. It's magnificent. The fire is in my belly roaring and is about to be released on Saturday night. I've practiced abstaining also in this camp. It's the first time I've ever done it from any type of physical touch, if you will. And that's been intense. I'm excited to see what it brings on Saturday night. I'm going to have a good night Saturday, all across the board.
Thank you, Champ.
Conor, you mentioned you.
What do you feel, you know, when guys move up in weight, people start talking about, does the power translate? Does the chin translate? As you're the bigger guy up there now at 170, do you feel like it makes you a stronger guy? Does it make you a slower guy? What does the changes do to your performance?
I feel good. Strength, cardio, movement, everything that you said. I feel great. I know you guys have been following me on media and seeing what I've been doing. We bring in the former 170 champion Jack Della. Had great looks, had great training. We was only supposed to train together for a week. We loved it so much. He ended up staying for a second week, and I think so. Bringing him in was huge. You know, it was good fun, and we'll get to find out Saturday night. It's gonna be fun.
You have been gone. Sorry, over here to your left. You mentioned you have been gone for a while, but the cultural relevance remains. Guys in the World Cup are still doing the strut. I mean, do you pay attention when guys are still doing things to pay tribute to you and honor you? And what does that mean to you that you've had this cultural relevance? For
It's always great. It's always great. When we have a little fresh one on Saturday night, you know, we're gonna have fun with it. The game it's a fun business, ruthless business, but a fun business. You know, focus on enjoying the process, and you know, let's go. Pop culture and sport culture, and it's always great to have the eyes of the world on our work, and that's it. I'm thankful.
It is what it is. You have done a lot of stuff in the last 5 years since Conor's been away, right? 300, the BMF belt. There's been massive moments. Do you feel like getting this rematch that for a while there we were never sure if you might get, has this whole week and this whole process just been fun? Like, finally I get it. It's going to be fun. I get to try and get my win back. Talk about the experience of having this rematch booked and just the emotions getting it after years of waiting around for it.
It's huge, you know. Who would have thought that Conor was even coming back after what happened with the injury, and then with him and his other injury at a fight that he had. So it's just big, you know. I finally get to right or wrong, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, he's a killer, and I'm looking forward to see the best Conor McGregor come July 11, and hopefully I get a SportsCenter #1 spot up there.
What's the money like for a Conor McGregor fight these days?
It's beautiful, bro. I'll tell you this much. Every single guy that fighter or non-fighter is saying that I'm fighting for money, I'm a prize fighter, brother. This is what we do.
You mentioned you understand that people could have doubts about you. Have you had doubts about yourself during this process?
No, none. You know, I outwork doubt. That's it. Doubt will only build when you do not put the work in. So I make sure and put the work in. Our preparation for this bout has been very, very meticulous. We have been very, you know, if you will, secretive. Nothing has really come out on approach, on styles. There's a full-fledged mixed martial artist stepping inside that octagon on Saturday night, and I'm excited to show it.
Max, you beat Gaethje and you are the BMF. but Conor insists he's still the true owner of the division. What are you going to do this Saturday to prove his time has passed?
I'm gonna go in there and put pause on him. You know, I'm gonna make him wish that he didn't come back. Actually, no, I'm not gonna make him wish that. I'm gonna make him think that he can do it one more time, so we can rematch at the end of the year.
Conor, when I saw you in Saudi Arabia a couple of years ago at the Tyson Fury Francis Ngannou fight, you were pretty frustrated and said you're being kept from your living. To be back here now, like sitting on that stage, just days away, can any part of you be grateful to get those extra 2 years, or like how do you feel sitting up there right now?
I don't want to get into this therapy vibe. It's a few tough years. There has been a few tough years. Thank you for reminding me of that, because that's had to give me a nice feeling of, yes, I'm here. I am here now. It's been a tough one, you know? But God works in mysterious ways. It is all as it should. So maybe it just wasn't meant to be at that time. And I'm happy how it has come about. Looking back and looking at how my preparation has gone, I'm thankful how it's gone. I'm well ready here. You know, if you think about it, I've been spent some time preparing for the stocky boxer wrestler, the athletic wrestler in Chandler, and then you go to a longer, rangy, more volume striker and Max. So I had to be very proper in my preparation. You know, I couldn't take that for granted. You're switching a completely different stylistic opponent. So, I put the work in, and the time has worked. I'm happy and thankful for how it has worked out.
Max, down here to your left, dead here to your left here. You can't see me. Anyway, I feel like the consensus among most MMA fans, given Conor's layoff, is that you should walk right through him, particularly with your volume-heavy style. How is it competing with the pressure of being the one who should come out with the victory?
I mean, that's crazy talk, right? A lot of people, a lot of fans is counting Conor out, which is crazy. I mean, a lot of people count Justin Gaethje out. I mean, this is different. This is different situations, right? But this guy has unlimited money. You know what I mean? He has a lot of connections. He's coming back from a crazy injury. He supposedly found God. His kids is going to be here at the fight. I saw Tim Grover in a picture with him. I don't know if that's the coach now, but he's doing all the right things. You know what I mean? So I'm getting ready for the most dangerous Conor McGregor we ever saw. And nobody's telling me otherwise, because once you start overlooking people, things don't go too well for you.
Max has said, that citing your quote that it's not a win unless you finish the fight, and that you're, I guess, 0-0 going into that. Do you believe that you have a true win over this man, or are you looking at it as?
Listen, I put my big Irish paws in his face. I sunned the boy, and I faced a devastating injury. A career-ending injury happened to me in that bout that changed my entire approach to fighting, with the ACL tear and the meniscus tear. It was the first time I'd ever experienced something like that. So, listen, I beat him, and I'm going to beat him again on Saturday night for sure.